Zombie apocalypse.
What's going on, guys? I'm back, and let's do the prediction show with me and Kieran. Right, first we have, who have we got first? We've got Wolves Leeds. Wolves sits 12th in the league with 30 points. Leeds 11th with 32 points. Now this is a tough one, you know, 11th versus 12th, and to be honest, I'm going to go for a Leeds win, 2-1.
Wolves versus Leeds is our first game of Gameweek 25, and to start things off, I think Wolves will beat Leeds, and we're for a 2-1 Wolves win.
Next we've got Southampton Chelsea. Southampton on 13 points, 13th in the league and 29 points. Chelsea 4th, 42 points. Oh God, I don't even know. This prediction show it's hard because you just don't know, you know. I was thinking about me and Kieran maybe putting a little bet on maybe with the results we've made, but you know what I mean. I've only won twice this year. Kieran's won loads. But yeah, obviously Kieran's good at these predictions. But moving on. Southampton Chelsea. I'm waffling on, aren't I? I'm gonna go with 2-2.
Southampton versus Chelsea. This could be a good game. Chelsea have beaten since they appointed Thomas Tuchel. Southampton have been up and down recently. But I'm going to go for a 2-0 Chelsea win.
Next up, we've got Burnley West Brom. Burnley sitting 15th with 27 points, and West Brom 19th with 13 points. It's not looking good for West Brom, isn't it? They brought in old Big Sam, but you know, they got a draw against Man United the other week, didn't they? Yeah, they drew with Man U, put up and Burnley beat Palace 3-0. God, you would never thought that, would you? But I'm saying that though, Palace are a bit all over the place as well. But you know, I just can't wait for the fans to come back, guys. You know, the fans. You know, I was hoping. You know, I started this channel. I was going to start doing some Arsenal vlogs. You know, I can get tickets to the Arsenal and go with my uncles. You know, it'd have been a great bit of content to put in into the channel. But going off topic a little bit there. Burnley West Brom. I'm going to go with a Burnley 2-1.
Burnley versus West Brom. Burnley beat Palace 3-0, and West Brom, can't remember what they did, but I think this game will have a draw. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
One of the games of the weekend, the Liverpool versus Everton, the derby. Liverpool lost 3-1 to Leicester. Liverpool is 6th position with 40 points. Everton is 7th with 37 points, and Everton lost 2-0 to Fulham last week. Now, I never saw that coming. The missus was jumping around like a crazy woman. Yeah, oh God, the scenes. But you know, Liverpool, they beat in the Champions League, didn't they? Was it Leipzig, wasn't it? Is it Leipzig? Yeah, I think it was Leipzig. So they're coming back into a little bit of form. But these games, they normally end up draws, don't they? And I'm going to go with 2-2.
The Merseyside derby is our next game. Liverpool, I think they've won in the Champions League, but in the league they've been poor. Everton been up and down. But I'm going to go for a blue side of Merseyside win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Everton win.
Fulham, Sheffield United, both in the bottom three. You know, and you know, Fulham have won 2-0 against Everton. So they're hitting a bit of form. I mean, I do like Scotty Parker. I know he's a young manager, and these young managers need to be given time. You know, and even if Fulham do go down, they won't sack him. They'll keep him, you know, because they know how such a good manager he is. And you've got to give these young managers a chance. You know, the Thierry Henrys, the Gerrards, the Lampards, you know, the Artetas of the world. They need to be given chances. And, you know, what they should really have done is, you know, it's all going all right for Arteta, but, you know, with Lampard, he should have stayed at Derby, shouldn't he? You know, a couple more seasons, learnt his trade. And, you know, take a big job on when he's got a bit more experience. Because at the end of the day, you need experience in the job. But going off topic, and once again, Fulham, Sheffield United, I'm going to go with Fulham 2-0.
Fulham versus Sheffield United is our next game, and Sheffield United are near the bottom, and Fulham seems to be doing okay. I think they just need to improve defensively. But saying that, I think Fulham will get the win here. I think it'll be a 1-0 Fulham win.
This is going to be a cracker, guys. West Ham Spurs. West Ham in 5th position. Same points as Chelsea. Got a good... What a season West Ham are having. I mean, at the end of the day, no one would have seen it. No one would have even thought about it. Top 10 easy, but not nearly on Champions League's position. So, hats off to West Ham. Pains for me to say, well done. Spurs, on the other hand, the Mourinho effect. I think he'll be out soon, guys. I think he's, they brought Mourinho in to win a League Cup or an FA Cup. Definitely won't be FA Cup because they're out of that. Although I think they're still in it. I don't know, but who really cares? Who follows Spurs? No one. But they brought him in to win a cup. They've still got a good chance, haven't they, with Man City in the final of the League Cup? So if they win that, I doubt they'll win that though. City are on fire, aren't they? But going back to the result, the prediction, I am going to go with a West Ham win, 3-1.
West Ham versus Tottenham is our next game, and what a game that could be. West Ham on form, Tottenham not on form. I think it'll be a hard game for West Ham, but I think they will get 3 points. Hopefully Jared Bowen can score for the West Ham. I'm going to go for 2-1 West Ham.
Another fascinating game, Villa-Leicester. Villa's sitting 8th position, 36 points, and Leicester 3rd with 46 points. Leicester, hey, they're probably not going to win the league, but they're going to get into the Champions League. And Villa, I mean, we all had Villa going down, let's be honest. They're sitting in 8th position with 36 points, so they're 4 points away from safety. And to be honest, I've been really impressed with Villa. My cousin's a Villa fan. I haven't spoken to him for years, but I'm sure he's buzzing about it. But yeah, it's been a funny old season. And to be honest, I haven't much enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it, but I wanted to go back and see the fans, and go back to the Emirates and and be there physically. It just isn't the same. But hopefully we'll get this season out of the way, and then the brand new season we can have the fans back. But going back to the predictions, I'm going to go with a Leicester win, 2-1.
Aston Villa versus Leicester in a Midlands derby. Could be a good game. Vardy's back for Leicester. They beat Liverpool 3-1. Villa, can't remember what they did. But yeah, I'm going to go for a 3-1 Leicester win.
Another cracking game, guys. Arsenal City. I've been talking to a lot of people on Twitter saying what you think the predictions are going to be. It would be typical Arsenal to stop City's unbeaten run, isn't it? But saying that, City are on fire, and I don't really like predicting a loss to Arsenal, but I think I'm going to have to. I think it's going to be a tight game. I don't think there's going to be too many goals in it. It might be. This is so hard to predict. I want to go for an Arsenal win. I'm going to go with an Arsenal win. 2-1.
Arsenal take on Man City, which probably one of the best games of the weekend, or of this game week anyway. I think Man City just on form. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to go for a 3-2 win to Manchester City.
Next we have Man United, Newcastle. Man United 2nd with 46 points. Newcastle 17th with 25 points. Man United drew with West Brom 1-1 last weekend, and Newcastle lost 2-0 to City. 2-0 to Chelsea, should I say. That's a tough one, isn't it? Man United are on form, aren't they? They're overachieving. But Newcastle need a win. And are they going to bounce back from the 2-0 loss against Chelsea? I would love to see it. Can Steve Bruce do over Ollie at the wheel? I think he may do. I'm going to go with a 1-0 Newcastle win. Come on, Newcastle.
now we talk about the other side of Manchester. Manchester United versus Newcastle, and I think Man United will get the win. Newcastle got some good players out. I think Man United will win 2-1.
And the last game of the weekend's results prediction show with me and Kieran Webster. Go subscribe to Kieran Webster. Get him to 200 subscribers ASAP, Rocky. Brighton Palace. See, this is a game that might be a bit boring, but normally might turn out to be an absolute banger. Brighton drew 0-0 with Villa last time out. They're sitting in 16th position with 26 points. Palace 14th, 29 points. Palace lost 3-0 to Burnley. How can you lose to Burnley, Palace? What's going on? What the hell's going on, Palace? Roy, big old Roy. But I think Roy's going to have a bit too much for him. I don't know if Zaha's out. I think he's still out, isn't he? And he's their talisman, isn't he? He's literally their talisman. They need Zaha. It'd be nice to see some of the Palace youth maybe stepping up and maybe taking control a little bit. But I think I'm going to go with a Palace win. Just because, even though Zaha's out, I think they're just going to have a little bit too much for Brighton. And only separating them is 3 points separating them, so they're very close. 14th and 16th in the league. 16th Brighton and 14th Palace, so there's not much in it. I'm going to go for a Palace win. 2-1.
Now our last game is Brighton versus Crystal Palace. Brighton seems to be doing okay at the minute, and Crystal Palace, I don't know what's going on with them, to be honest. I think Roy Hodgson could be under a bit of pressure. Brighton are rivals to Crystal Palace. I don't think many people know that, but I think Brighton might just edge it. I'm going to go for another 2-1 Brighton.
That has been the prediction show with me and Kieran. Everyone go subscribe to Kieran Webster on YouTube. Get him to 200 subscribers ASAP. And yes, I put some dodgy predictions in there, but that's just me. I'm happy with the predictions. I'm probably going to lose, but I just like switching it up a little bit. Wanted to apologise for my hair. I'm really sorry. Lockdown haircut. It is fluffy central. But yeah, thank you everyone who watches the prediction show. I think we've been doing it for nearly a year now. For me and Kieran, and I love working with Kieran. He's one of my closest friends, and I love him to bits. And everyone in the community, I've it's been a hard couple of years, hasn't it? And it's been a hard year. But you've got me through it, guys, and I respect all of yous, everyone who watches the channel, everyone who watches the Highbury Gaming channel. I just blessed to you all, and yeah, it's been your boy James Peach. I'm out of here.
And that is it for the predictions this week for Gameweek 25. Good to have James back. Just want to say thanks for Tristan for Gameweek 24, and yeah, Gameweek 24 I did upload it, but YouTube blocked it because the music in the intro that I put up for that video got blocked. So yeah, got copyrighted and YouTube blocked it. So hopefully this one goes up. But yeah, see you for Gameweek 26 next week.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.